With me is Hadya Alalawi from BBC Arabic. And Hadya, they haven't taken the whole city, have they? There is still some fighting going on.
Yeah, they haven't actually taken the whole city as yet, but there's small parts of it which have not been taken over by the government. So they're feeling quite optimistic at this point. We can understand why. They've actually taken control of this center of Tikrit. They've taken control of the main governmental headquarters. They managed to push IS back. So they are quite celebrating that victory. And they hope to gain control of Tikrit in the next few hours, actually, we've heard.
And if they manage to do that, it's a stepping stone, isn't it?
Definitely. I mean, the whole aim of and why it's so important to control Tikrit is because it's going to be the way for them to actually gain control over Mosul, which is actually northern of Tikrit. Tikrit is between Baghdad and up north Mosul. So if they take control over Tikrit, that's going to be their way of getting into Mosul, which is the main fight, and it's the way of actually assessing the government's ability to fight IS. It's going to be the big fight in Mosul, more than Tikrit.
But there has been a huge amount of fighting, and of course that means that the residents of Tikrit have been, suffering from this. What are you hearing out of the city itself about the situation there? I
mean, as you can imagine, it's a war there, so the situation is quite bad. People are not able to go back to their homes as yet because the government forces have a huge mission of clearing the homes and streets of the bombs that IS have left there, which was their strategy of actually scaring people into going back. So now they have a huge mission before they can actually ask people to come back, and they need to provide a lot of things for them so that they can feel actually comfortable and to clear out all the mess that happened during that fighting. It's very hard. It's not easy. It's not going to be an easy mission. You know that the fighting's been going on for a month now, so much of the infrastructure is ruined as well.
And it's been a very determined offensive from the Iraqi government, but that doesn't mean that IS is giving up. There could be push backwards and forwards.
Oh, absolutely. We've seen how stubborn they can be, and just because they won the fight in Tikrit does not mean that they won the fight, the government has won the fight in the country, because we see them still taking control much of Mosul and a lot of other cities, and we're seeing what's happening in Syria. So they're crossing from one country to the other, which means that this battle is going to be a very difficult one. But I think it's, as you said, it's a stepping stone for them to take over Tikrit, and it's a day for them to celebrate.
Hadya, thank you very much.
Thank you.